Okay, so we are back. We are finally back to doing the reaction videos. Had to take a couple of weeks off here because we had some family issues here, but we are back. It is 1/9/2026. So we're going to get into the month of December back in 1970 and the two reactions we're going to do tonight because I feel like I owe you guys two instead of just one. We're going to do um, Dark Knight by Deep Purple. And the second one we're going to do is Gordon Lightfoot's. I believe this was his first hit. Not sure, but if you could read my mind by Gordon Lightfoot, both bands. Deep Purple is right up there with me. Deep Purple is one of my favorite bands of all time. I think it was the first concert I ever saw. Also, Gordon Lightfoot, one of my favorite songwriters ever. I think he just passed a couple of years ago or so, but Gordon Lightfoot to me, um, just an incredible songwriter. And he's the second mistake I made in my life when it came to concerts because I never saw Gordon Lightfoot either. Queen and Gordon Lightfoot. Don't know where the hell my head was for both of those, but if I could do it all over again, we'd do Gordon Lightfoot and Queen for sure. All right, so here we go. Let's get into this here. About, actually, let me play. Hold on 1 second. I missed this last week. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me play my intro, and I'll be back shortly. Hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, let's see here. Be right back. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do let's go here first. The good news is we're gonna be entering 1971 next reaction video because we're all done with 1970. But let me share this here. We'll show you where we are in a month because I believe we did November the last time. So we're going to take two of these here in December. There's Black Knight by um, Deep Purple. And right here, we're going to have If You Could Read My Mind. I was on the fence about this Gordon Lightfoot and the Bee Gees here, but I mean, one of my favorite songwriters of all time is definitely Gordon Lightfoot, so I think that's why I picked that. But we'll be doing Bee Gees at some point here without um, too much further ado. So let's stop sharing this here. Right, the first song we're going to do is done by Deep Purple. Black Knight is a song by the English hard rock band Deep Purple. I don't know if hard rock is, yeah, I guess you can say hard rock. Released as a single in June 1970. Black Knight became a hit in August 1970, peaking at #1 on UK. Deep Purple's highest charting UK single. It also topped the chart in Switzerland and is only one of two singles from the band to chart in Ireland, peaking at #4. Let's see here. So the B-side of this album is Speed King, was also a good song. And I may start introducing some of the B-sides to some of these songs too. But here's the members here: Richie Blackmore, Ian Gillan, Roger Glover, John Lord, Ian Pace. You can say what you want. I mean, Richie Blackmore's always been one of my favorite guitar players. The man is incredible. And all of them. Ian Gillan, later they formed a band called Rainbow. Just incredible. incredible band. But I'm just going to shut up and play the music here. So let's get into it. I don't think you need to know too much about the song. The licks in here, everything here is going to be a little bit different from what we've done so far. This is considered to be, in my opinion, rock and roll. This is rock here. This is You don't hear music like this anymore, that's for sure. So let's get out of this here. And all right, let me get to sharing the screen. All right, this is off of their purple channel. I think this is the right one. Hopefully I don't get copywritten in this here. Let's check this out. Hold on 1 second here. Deep Purple Official. Let's do that one here. Let's do this one here. All right, so here we go with Black Knight, Deep Purple. This is coming from their Deep Purple official site here. Hopefully this is the right one. Let me expand the screen here. We'll go. I'm just going to leave it. I may pause this once here, but this song is just absolutely incredible. Here we go.
Black night, starrise, I don't feel so bright. Don't care, sit tight, baby. I'm fine on the way down the line that I'm free, me. Black night is a long way from home. Don't need a dark tree. I don't want a rough sea. I can't feel, I can't see. Maybe I'm flying on the way down the line that I'm free. Black night is a long way from home.
Just his guitar, his sound, the drums, the bass line in this, the vocals, just this is just, I think this is 4 guys, right? This is hold on a second here. 1, 2, 3, there's 5 guys, but technically 4 guys. This is just an incredible song all the way back to 1970. This sound here you'll probably never ever hear again, ever. Replaced by just completely different instruments now. But anyways, here we go. This is the rest of this great song. Black night, black
nights. I don't need black nights. I can't see dark lights. Maybe I'll find on the way down the line that I'm free. Free to believe. Black night is a long way from home.
When I go back and listen to these songs, it's the wonderful thing about YouTube is you can catch these songs. I mean, you just can listen to them anytime you want. But this is the one time I do miss analog. Is some of these songs here I think were meant to be played in an analog format, and I know that there's this big, huge debate over digital and analog. Regardless of how you listen to it, it should be listened to very loud. Like if you have headphones as loud as you can get, this is while this song and this stuff is supposed to be listened to. But anyways, that's Deep Purple, Dark Knight. And like I said, eventually we may turn the amps on. I have I showed you guys Ladybug. I have this too. We'll be getting into it at some point here. But I do have my acoustic. I got my electric here. I got my other one downstairs. So we'll get jamming here soon at some point here. But I've played drums to this song over and over and over again from I'd say age 15, 16, 17, nothing but this kind of stuff. Anyways, that's enough about that. So let's get into, we want to do here the bonus for this week. We're going to do, hold on one second. Let me stop sharing this here. We're going to go now to, a second. Let me share this here. And like I said, this is the luxury of the 70s, right? We're gonna go from that genre right there, the rock genre, the hard rock, whatever you want to call it, to this here, and this a massive, massive change from that music to this music. But it doesn't matter to me. You know, it really doesn't matter to me because you might find one better, one not as good, one better, not as good. To me, songwriting is part of it. And this guy here, Gordon Lightfoot, was just an amazing songwriter. Probably should be talked about a lot more when it comes to being in that category. But anyways, this is plus he was a Canadian. If You Could Read My Mind is a song by Canadian singer-songwriter Gordon Lightfoot, who I think just recently passed not too long ago. Lightfoot wrote the lyrics while he was reflecting on his own divorce. It reached #1 on the Canadian singles chart. On commercial release in 1970, it charted several other countries in 1971. I think that was a re-release. I'm not sure. Lightfoot cited his divorce for inspiring the lyrics. Obviously, you can tell by the lyrics. It's a pretty, it's one of those songs. So this was on the album "Sit Down, You Stranger." I'm sorry, "Sit Down, Young Stranger," but it's also on his infamous Gord's Gold B-side "Poor Little Alice." And I don't think I've ever actually heard that song before, but I'll have to listen to that. December 1970 released, recorded. It was recorded a year before that, technically. Soft rock, folk rock, and that's where the music came from. You know, the folk guys, they made no money. The folk rock guys made no money, and when rock and roll started to really take off in the early 70s, all these folk rock guys just decided to, say goodbye to folk and write regular lyrics, and that's how they made their money. But anyways, This song is in A major. I've played this song before. It's um, some of these songs is better to just listen to than play because anyways, all right, so let's go to that here. We're gonna go here. Hold on a second. All right, I should have all of this pulled up already, but all right, so let's do this here. And we'll do this right from Gordon Lightfoot's because I like to try to give some of these guys some airplay too. So, and I always say I'm going to put this stuff in the description. I never do, but if you want to listen to this stuff, oops, um, I'm going to try to at some point. All you got to do is Google search it anyway. So here we go. With this other genre here, spent a lot of drunk nights back when I was drinking heavy with this stuff here. So here we go with Gord's Gold. This is coming from Gordon Lightfoot's site here. So share some love over there, and here we go.
If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. You know that ghost is me, and I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, the kind the drugstore sell. When you reach the part where the heartaches come, the hero would be me. Heroes often fail. You won't read that book again because the ending's just too hard to take.
So at some point, I'm gonna figure out how to do the lyrics here on this channel here. But these soft rock ballads are pretty easy to navigate through if you don't know the lyrics. This song in particular, though, may be a little bit more difficult. But his voice is incredible. Gordon Lightfoot had one of those voices when you hear him, you know it's him. And I had, back in the day with the band, Brett sounded very, very similar to this guy here. So we tried to write songs around Brett's voice. Brett was in the band here. But this guy here, it's more songwriting here than anything else. But the score is just fantastic too in this song. But here we go.
I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a three-way script into number two. A movie queen to play the scene of bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. I never thought I could act this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. just like an old time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong, with chains upon my feet. The story always ends. If you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feeling that you lack. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone, and I just can't get it back.
All right, so there you go. There's so I looked it up. He passed away May 1st, 2023, and I can't believe it's been that long. Time goes by when you get old, and I thought it was just like last year, but it was May 1st, 2023, so almost 2 years now. 3 years actually. Anyway, so that's it. That's what we're gonna do. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, please, if you can, like and share this video. I like to try to get as much people involved in this as possible. I also have my other two channels. I'm going to get getting involved more in the sports on DGR Dave with the sports thing, and I may be coming out with a video tomorrow on that. But I also have the Owl on the channel, Owl on the Prowl channel for all the true crime stuff. So maybe if I can get enough viewers, a good enough few subs here on this channel here, I can convert them over to listening to the true crime stuff. So anyways, but that's it for me. Let me play my outro and I'll get the hell out of here. Hope everybody has a good week. See you guys next week.